First thing you need to do is you need to have a mannequin head. So I would suggest you guys go get like a mannequin head. You can get this from your local beauty supply store. I think this hard one was like 20 bucks, or you can get the foam ones. Or you can order the stand off Amazon, which I need to do. Next, you'll need some concealer. So whatever cheap concealer that you have, I wouldn't use like anything expensive. So I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the color, what color is she? I think this is in the color Fawn. That's what I'm going to be using. And then you'll need like whatever kind of brush to brush the concealer on. You'll be needing a pair of scissors, whatever kind of scissors you have at home, as long as they cut. You'll be needing a pair of tweezers. You can get these from your local beauty supply store as well. If you don't have any tweezers at home and you got a wig and you about to go out, sis, you about to go out on a date, you know, you want to look fine, you about to go out with your friends, or you just putting on your wig and you want to make your part look a little bit more open and you don't have any tweezers, here's a life hack. Here's a wig hack. Fingernail clippers will go ahead and tweeze your hair just the way normal tweezers would. So you guys already know I don't have any pins, so I just use these little thumbtacks that I have around the house. This is how our part looks. This part is actually not bad. It's actually a nice looking part. But if you did want to widen this part up, let's see, because it looks like this part is going real slanted. I told you guys in my last video when I initially reviewed this hair that I feel like the part was doing that. If you want to open that up a little bit more, you can. I am just going to open it up just a tad bit more to make it look like a natural part. I forgot to tell you guys, some people like to spray water on the top of the wig, so you can just go ahead and get you a spray bottle. You can spray the top of the hair if you want to, just so that it comes out a little bit easier when you're pulling the hair. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just pluck a few parts just to open it up a little bit more. This is what we end up with for how much hair that we just plucked out. Not a lot at all. Oh, the next part we're going to be looking at is our hairline here. So this part of the wig is really, really thick. This part is really bulky, and it just makes the hair look, it doesn't lay flat on top of your hair. It makes it look very, very wiggy. So I'm just going to be showing you guys again. I did do a video about this before, but it was in a review video and it was a review video, and I showed you how to do this, but I just want to show you guys how to do this without it being an actual review video, so you guys can just focus on that. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to be getting rid of this part. So we're going to be flipping the wig over. Okay, so, and if you look closely, you can kind of see where the thread is right here and where we're going to be cutting it at. We don't want to go outside this region and go into the comb area. It's only really this part right here, which this is the part of the wig, is this part right here that makes it look really bulky. And we're just going to be going in with our scissors and we're going to be cutting that. So you can kind of see, like I said, where the thread is at. So you just kind of cut. And because I did this before, I kind of know where to cut already. But you're just going to be cutting the threads off right now to kind of loosen it up. And you can flip this part over and you can kind of go under there and just cut the threads so you can see where you're about to cut, because that makes the wig look really, really bulky. So we got this part flipped up here. And we're just going to go and get rid of that. So I'm just going to cut that off. All right. And now we're going to be going inside the second layer. So our goal is to basically get inside of the mannequin's scalp and just take that whole piece, just cut that whole piece out. So you don't want, I've just made a little hole into the cap so that I can get in. All right, so we got that open now. I can cut this part off because whatever. So we got that open now. So when you already take it out, when you push it down, it already looks like it lays way flatter, okay? So once we got our door open, now we can go ahead and cut off this excess part right here. This is what I'm going to be getting rid of from here. We're not going to be getting this part, but just this flat part here is what we're going to be cutting off, because as you can see, once we cut that off, your wig will lay way flatter. So now we're going to be cutting this part off here. I just took my nails off and I need to get them done, but yeah. So now we're going to be getting rid of that part here. And so basically I'm cutting the flap off. And see, we cut that part off. That's gone. And now we're left with this. And this is okay. This is a mannequin scalp. We do not want to cut any more of this off because this is going to be what we need to lay our wig flat and make our wig look a little bit more natural. So when I flip my wig down, now back down, my wig lays flatter. You guys see that? Now we can get our tweezers and just open this up a little bit more since we have it flatter now. And I'm just gonna pull a couple of these hairs out. Okay, see? Now it's laying way, way flatter. So that was really simple. That's how you do that. Next, we're just going to be putting our concealer in the middle of the part just to make it look a little bit more natural colored, to make it look like our scalp. So I'm just going to be adding that in there. It's no specific way how you do this. I mean, literally just put it in there. Like, it doesn't really matter. Just trying to make that look natural. I know it looks crazy now, but once you get it on, it's going to look totally different. I just opened up my part here, added my concealer, and I showed you guys how to get rid of that bulky part. So now our wig will look a little bit more natural when we put her on, okay? So I'll go ahead and put her on and show you guys what it looks like.